It's a
just to
quick
clear
one.
up, because
Just because I'm not really schooled in this, but it's an urban area, and you showed butterflies and bees. Would car exhaust affect that negatively?
I think that
On the
that's a
boulevard.
possibility, and it may just be certain species have learned to coexist with us, and certain species need more space and space from humans. So I think it will just depend on it's all kind of an experiment. in some
500,
ways.
we'll find out.
We'll find out. And there are ecologists who know a lot more than I do, and we'll be working with them to ask bigger questions and better questions than what I can probably answer today. But yeah.
I have a question. Oh,
Yeah.
the guy in the back.
Yeah.
It's great that you guys are planting trees or you're getting donations to plant some of these new saplings. But I live close to Kirkham and Thurston Fish, and it's like they took a whole bunch of trees and they jammed them all into one area. What was the thinking behind that instead of kind of spreading them around? And there is a row, but it's like an orchard of trees that are all really close to each other. What was the thinking
Kind of
there?
an experiment. That's a great question. One of the things that we've found is so those trees, I think, are all Quercus agrifolia. Those are all
a bunch of different ones.
Maybe Jen could speak to that. I think that in those large plantings those were all oaks, right, for the most part.
There's some strawberry trees.
There was a combination. It was the first round of trees from Marcus's grant.
Okay.
So it's true that they're throughout. There was Kirkham and Moore. There are a range of species from Marcus's grant, and certain species have grouped together. And
Why are they so close?
it was driven by balancing the opportunity to plant the trees that Marcus was awarded the funding for and the timing. And no, not convenience, actually irrigation. As Mohammed explained at the beginning of the meeting, we're working to repair the irrigation system. And at the time that we had the opportunity to plant these trees, the irrigation was functioning in specific blocks. And so it was to ensure the long-term survivability of the trees, that they were planted in blocks that had access to irrigation.
Right, but these are literally almost on top of each other. It seems like they're clumped instead of, kind of spreading around in that.
Well, there are
one
many,
section.
so,
Well, today's conversation is, these are the kind of questions we want so that we can answer them. When Marcus planted those trees, he probably planted them nice and densely, because, one of the things that we have experienced on Sunset, it used to be more forested than it is, and so the staging and the species and the type of trees are all things that happen. But I don't know if Carla might know why we have, this dense planting.
Why it's so dense? Well, I think we have been looking at, and we're actually probably gonna move a couple of those away. I think the intention was to create a grove and to really take advantage of where we had existing irrigation, but also make sure that we got trees in the ground that the grant was funding.
But they can be spread out over time?
Yeah, but I think there is an intention to create some areas where there are groves of trees. And as Mohammed said, the boulevard used to be even more densely planted. It's gotten much more sparse over the years. And, unfortunately, it's an urban, we live in an urban, or fortunately, depending on what your perspective is. And so there is likely to be some mortality even with good watering. And so, the intention was kind of a bunch of different factors that led to a dense planting. But with that very first planting, I think we did all agree that actually we might want to move a few of those trees out a little bit.
Yes, excellent.
I have a question. First off, thank you for presenting this. Very cool, lots of fun stuff. You stated that you're going to plant more rain gardens, around 25 more, right? And so my question to you and your team and to whoever else can answer is, will there be trees cut will trees be compromised? Will they be cut to plant rain gardens
No.
like last time?
I was on that project, and I can tell you with enough certainty, since I was working on it, that the trees there are going to be rain gardens planted within the proximity of some trees' canopy. So that's within the drift line, and that is in certain select places, but the trees themselves won't be cut down. There just is that potential that it could take out some roots. So that That is true, but there was a lot of planning around like where those rain gardens could actually be located so that they didn't impact any trees. We do have a few small trees that we'll be relocating.
Okay,
So in a few places, those trees will be taken out, but they'll be planted somewhere else.
thank you.
But our plan is not to cut any trees down to make those rain gardens work. I saw your hand in the back first.
Right, my big issue is all of, as you said, is the sparse, that all the trees being cut down. I grew up here and I remember that being full of trees. And one thing I haven't heard is people that, it's great for having it throughout the neighborhood and something really pretty to look at. But folks that live on 37th and 36th, it is a traffic barrier and a sound barrier, or at least it used to be. Not anymore.
Yeah.
That's a big issue. And the trees that you're planting, what is the max height? Are they gonna be eventually in 20 years, big trees like that? Or are they still these small things where in 20 years, it's gonna be this small little boulevard with small rain gardens?
That's a great question. We've looked into what the potential successional plan is for the trees that are on the boulevard. And basically that is, over time, the trees that are there, the very mature ones will die, and you want to have a smaller forest that slowly grows up and kind of takes the new canopy level, or becomes the new canopy level. So we can talk about it more at the next community meeting, but what I would say is that we're looking to not replant all of the Monterey cypress at a 1-to-1 ratio, but we will be replanting them. And there will be some that are replanted, but there will be actually more diversity of trees than we see on the boulevard now. Our hope is actually to create a more diverse canopy.
So,
And that means
so as
there's
part
more
of,
levels
so as
too.
part of the master plan, there's going to be different years of staging different trees so that you don't have a time when you have a huge wipeout like we've been seeing. A lot of these trees were planted around the same time, and so we've lost so many. So we'll plant some now, and then a few years later, we'll plant a different one, and so that we can stagger and have a tree kind of canopy plan. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing the master plan. We're also going to add some more species to the boulevard, so it's just not one variety. So if we have, some kind of disease or something, that we don't have a total wipeout. So all these are things that we're aware of. We've seen things happen in different parts, here in the city. We've had fungus on some of our trees where we lost, a lot of trees. We've had different diseases here, and so we're very well aware of that. So the staggering and the planning is very important, and that's part of our master plan. Yes, sir.
So, I guess we've gotten into this because there were some years of neglect, and of course, it's a big city, and the department has many different things. Organizationally, what is being set up that will ensure that the master plan will be not only enacted, but continued with, and what does the community need to do to make sure that the area continues to have the attention and resources that you're showing right now?
So, you're right, there has been neglect, and we haven't had a dedicated team to the boulevard, and this is frankly our largest piece of property that the Public Works owns. And so, we are committed to adding more staff to this area. As part of the master plan, we're actually going to put a facility out here where we can have supplies, for maintenance and stuff. We've committed Brian as the first person who is here full-time. We're going to be adding staff to join him. We've broken up our city zone systems, or we've divided the city where we have people, and so our goal is to keep on building on that. But I think most importantly is the partnerships that we have with the community coming out to help, the school. Thank you so much. We've made a huge difference. I mean, most of those trees that you hear that have been planted, they were planted with the help of the school. Brian, one of his charge and missions is to really build a community around Sunset of volunteers and helpers, and hopefully we can end up having an established nonprofit or something for Sunset. That would be the long-term goal. In New York or other places, or even in Golden Gate Park, you have groups that maintain these areas, and they help also with fundraising in addition to what the city can do. But I think the first thing is the master plan and getting a direction so that we know what our needs are, we know where we're trying to take the boulevard to, with the leadership of the supervisor fighting for resources for us. But you have the Public Works Department commitment, because this is under our jurisdiction. And, you know, we just, you know, we went through a rough time, both financially for the city and with the drought that we had. And so we're just, this project has made us started to really rethink not just Sunset, the whole city, because we lost a lot of our mediums, we lost a lot of our landscapes, because when we had the water shortage, we had to shut down our water meters, we couldn't water them. Those plants were not tough enough to survive the, you know, the drought period. And so we're changing our plant palette, we're doing a lot of things, and so you have our commitment to continue and to maintain this boulevard. I know how important it is. I've been through quite a number of meetings, and you guys know, and so you have my commitment. The irrigation alone is huge expense. You know, we've spent already a lot of money just trying to even hold it together, and we're still holding it. It's like, I mean, those pipes, you know, they were put in 20, 30 years ago. They've all rusted, and even after we fixed it, we turned it on, we're still getting breaks and things, and we're fixing it. And we're committed to keeping it green, we're committed to watering it, we're committed to a new system by getting recycled water. And so we're gonna do our best, and we're gonna work with you, and you know, it's going to be something we'll all be proud of. But this is the beginning of that journey, because, you know, even in past years, we have got funding and we go to a little bit here, we go to a little bit there. It's not really organized. This is an organized way to look after a boulevard.
Very good.